here, I'm going to read you this letter. This is this. Here, see, can you get that so they can see I'm not just memorizing it? Just get an idea of where it comes from, okay? Okay. See, I just want to read you the last paragraph. We are pleased to be able to make this award to CCAD again this year. We appreciate our ongoing relationship, I mean, Hallmark and CCAD, with the school, their relationship with the school, and look forward to its continuance in the future. Whether they sent me a check with this letter for $12,000. Why $12,000? Why did they send us $12,000? I don't know what time, I don't remember the moments with this, all the kids that worked there. At that time, we had almost 30 kids. They had art directors, CCAD graduates, and 30 other graduates working in Hallmark. And in one of my visits, in our meetings at the National Association of Schools of Art and Design, I had one president of another art college, or maybe it was a university, I don't know. He came up to me, he says, boy, I hear you got a lot of students in Hallmark. And now, he said, also Walt Disney. I said, yeah. He said, we'll give him my right arm to get one student in Hallmark. I can't call these guys. You're going to have to believe me. That's why I brought this letter. Maybe this will make you believe. For 20 years, we go out and get respect nationally. We come home, somebody's got a boat almost into the river. They want to sell us down the river, because I wasn't the only one. I was boat number 1. And then we survived boat number 2. So he sent me a check for the school. $12,000. And it was, at that time, was a yearly one. They were sending us a yearly check for that much. He sent them, we weren't the only one. He sent them for about, as I remember, about 4 or 5 other schools in the nation, that's all. Here's another letter, because I had to do this, because so far, you've been hearing my words. I've gotten angry, and I've, got you for the attitude, the poor attitude, particularly those around the museum. Not our trustees. They're breaking their necks. But somehow that's the way it was. And it should not have been, because at that time their fiduciary responsibilities was also, they were also responsible for the school, but they were not. The only thing they did at that time is just get us a couple of boats. They're getting that good, they're buying land, put them in a boat. What the hell would you do? No, Canzani is not just mad. I'm telling you the truth. For 20 years or more. Here's a letter from a student. I don't know, it's just full of compliments. Oh, this kid here, he was told by Hallmark that they were going to build, says maybe we should talk with Mr. Me about building an underground railroad from CCAD to Hallmark, because we were getting more students there than anybody else. And yet, university presidents and chairmen of our departments would give their right arm to get one person in there. And come right home, take the plane, go home, and fight on the street because our people want to sell us down the river. Yes, I am dramatizing, and I'm doing it on purpose because it's the truth. And don't cut it out. Mr. Jeff Scheinman, please don't cut it out. Let them know what they did. And they should never do that. It was wrong. They should never have done it. And to wipe out any thought that they can do it again. Well, here's another student. Was a very critical student. Man, he was critical and he was very good. He said, oh, I don't know about CCAD and everything. He says, I think I'll go to another school. He pointed at me. He says, oh, you graduated from Pratt Institute? All right. You're the teacher over there. I want to go to Pratt Institute. He went to Pratt Institute. Here, this is highlighted in yellow. Highlighted in yellow. And he ultimately says, the Columbus College of Art and Design stands firmly on the ideals or the foundations of design. Pratt Institute falls very short in comparison. This is one kid that quit CCAD, went to Pratt, and even Pratt, my old school, they went down, they got lax, they got a little bit easier, and they start falling. Personally, and all the wonderful faculty around me, Mary Kinney, and all those wonderful people worked so hard. Jeff Fisher, he's a tremendous person, by the way. Jeff Fisher. See, we work very hard. And somehow they send us out in the street to defend ourselves. I said, lest you may think otherwise. If anything at all, I say nothing but the truth.